Happy Tuna Tuesday, everybody. From me and I to you. Today was squat and bench press day. So what I did was I added a rep to each exercise. So it was 4 triples and then 1 double. Next time I'll do all triples, and then after that I'll add weight. So squats are up first, and hitting depth was not a problem today. I'm getting below parallel, and I'm pretty happy with these reps. I took my time, I didn't rush anything, and just took each rep one at a time. And again, depth was no issue at all. I have a feeling I'll be able to match this for my next workout when I do all triples. But really happy with these reps. They did not feel difficult. They didn't really feel all that challenging. And as you're seeing right now, this is the depth that I like to use, especially when I'm sub 365. I should really be squatting to this depth every time. Now, don't get me wrong. If I were to go parallel, that'd be absolutely fine. I mean, it'd be completely acceptable, and it would still be considered a good squat. But I know I have a little bit more mobility, and I can go ass to grass. I can go this low, as you just saw with that rep. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can. And so as I add weight, as I do these 10-pound jumps, I'm going to first probably get parallel. I mean, I'll do what I can. I'll do it at my absolute best. But as I get a depth to the weight after each workout, I'm going to really try to strive for the same depth that you're seeing right now. So I'm happy that I'm able to do it. I don't believe I've ever been able to do much in terms of going over 315 to this kind of depth before. But I'm happy that I can. And so I do understand not everybody can do that. Some are a little bit better at squats in terms of depth than others. And for anyone who just squats to parallel, you are good, you're golden. You do not need to go any lower than that, but just make sure you set that standard of hitting parallel so that way you know what differentiates a good rep from a bad rep. And that's important, because if you start to let yourself go with less than parallel, then you really need to look at how you're programming things and making progress. So don't worry too much about adding weight to the bar. Make sure your technique is fine before you start doing that. Bench press. I really exaggerated the pauses on the bench press today, just because 235 still just feels really easy. So I'm going to try to get what I can out of it, and the way that I'm doing it is a nice long pause on the chest before I press back up. And again, 235 hasn't been very difficult, hasn't been really much of a challenge if I'm being honest. And I have a feeling probably when I go upwards of 255, maybe 265, that's when bench press will start to get a little bit more challenging. But for right now, I can pretty much just completely pause on the chest and just see what I can get with it. But I'm not going to do anything like fast reps or anything like that, because I can really hold it onto the chest with control and then use pretty much pure strength to bring it back up. So here's the third triple, and look at that. Nice, good, solid pause, and then back up. Nice, good, solid pause, back up. And I had one more, and that was just a tad bit longer. Today's accessories, I switched up a bit. So I did a good morning, but instead of doing sets of 5, I did sets of 10, working sets of 10 with 245. So not really sure what made me go that route. I was happy with getting 275 for sets of 5 last time. But I decided to just go up a little bit more in volume, lower the weight a little bit, and just do a little bit more with reps. And then for my upper body, I was planning on doing dips, but the dip station got taken when it was time for me to go there, and I didn't feel like waiting, so I went back to a flat bench and I did a close grip bench, which I haven't done in quite a while. So it was kind of nice doing that. Again, sets of 10 with 185. And that's the workout. Thanks, guys. Remember, adopt, don't chop.